Zeal Education Society, redefining excellence.
Welcome back. In the previous two lectures, we have seen the concept of controllability, observability, and two methods to investigate those parameters. Also, we have seen the importance of controllable canonical and observable canonical forms of state model. That the system represented in controllable canonical form is always completely state controllable, and the system which is represented in observable canonical form is always completely state observable. And hence these two forms have importance in the design of state regulator and state observer. So today what we will do, we will see the transformations that is used to transform any state model to the phase variable forms, that is any state model to controllable canonical form and any state model to observable canonical form. In general, we have seen the transformation to transform any form to any form, and we have used it for the transformation of system from any form to diagonal or Jordan canonical form. Similarly, what we will see, whether it is possible to transform any model to controllable canonical form in any situation, or is there some constraint. Same thing we will do for the observable canonical form. So let us start with the controllable canonical form. Any form to controllable canonical form of state model. So let us start with, let we have the state model given by x dot is equal to ax plus bu and y is equal to, let us keep our scope limited up to cx only, because even if you go for du, even if d is present, it is same for all forms. So let us keep our scope limited to A, B and C matrices only. And this is in any form. This may or may not be in the controllable canonical form, and we want to transform this form. So objective is to transform above state model to controllable canonical form, that is CC form, and that will be, say, x bar dot is equal to a bar x bar plus b bar u and y is equal to c bar x bar. And then the a bar, b bar and c bar matrices will be of the form where a bar is equal to 0, 1, 0, all zeros, 0, 0, 1, all zeros, and continuing 0, 0, 0, last one. This is the second last row, and last row has the elements from the characteristic equation or the denominator of the transfer function. They are the same, an minus 2, and the last one will be minus a1. So this is the form of a bar. Similarly, the form for b bar is all zeros, last one, and the form for c bar may have any elements, c1, c2 up to cn. And how to do this? By the transformation. This is possible with the transformation x is equal to Tx bar. Similar to what we did in case of controllable, diagonal or Jordan canonical form. There it was x is equal to Px bar, and that P was the modal matrix having its columns as the eigenvectors of system matrix A. Now here, what is the T matrix then? In this case, the T is given by where T is equal to MW with M as controllability matrix and W is equal to AN minus 1, AN minus 2, so on up to A1, 1. Then these elements in the next row, they will move towards left and last element will be replaced by 0. So the next row will be AN minus 2, AN minus 3, A1 will come inside 1, 0. And moving on up to second last row, it will be A1 will come here, A1, 1, all zeros. And the last row is 1, 0, 0, 0. Now what is A1 minus 1, A1 minus 2? These are these elements, but how to find if the matrix A is not in the controllable canonical form? Where A1 to AN minus 1 are the coefficients of characteristic equation of A, that is determinant of Si minus A equal to S raised to n plus A1 S raised to n minus 1, so on up to plus AN minus 1 AS, S plus AN equal to 0. And then after doing all these things, what is A bar? A bar is equal to T inverse AT, B bar is equal to T inverse B, and C bar is equal to CT. So if you formulate the steps, the step number 1 is determine the controllability matrix. And if you look at this, A bar is equal to T inverse AT. So the steps, I will write here the steps. Step 1 is determine controllability matrix M. Next step, determine characteristic equation of matrix A to get A1, A2, so on up to AN minus 1. Third step, determine matrix W. Fourth step, determine T equal to MW. Fifth step, determine T inverse. And then sixth step, determine A bar, B bar and C bar. Very straightforward. And from this you can say that to transform this, the matrix T must be invertible. and to have the matrix T to be invertible, this matrix M must be non-singular, which implies that this transformation is possible if and only if system is completely state controllable. So if it is so, then we can find out the matrix M, then matrix W, then T inverse, and then using these three formulae we can find out the matrices A bar, B bar and C bar to get the state model in the controllable canonical form, having A bar, B bar, C bar in the appropriate form. Now we will find out the similar transformation to transform any form to observable canonical form, because our aim was to transformation of state model into phase variable forms, and there are two phase variable forms, controllable canonical and observable canonical. So now let us see it for the observable canonical form, and then we will solve a numerical where we will take a state model in any form, and that we will transform in controllable canonical as well as observable canonical. So now it is any form to observable canonical form. We will reiterate the things. Let the state model we have, initial state model is x dot is equal to ax plus bu and y is equal to cx. And objective, what is objective now here? Objective is to transform above state model to observable canonical form, given by x bar dot is equal to a bar x bar plus b bar u and y is equal to c bar x bar, and that is possible. But what is, let us see for the form exactly how the form will be. So in this case, this A matrix, A bar matrix will be of the form 0 1 0 0, then 0 0 1 0, this one will be in this fashion. Second last column will be 0 0 0, all zeros, last one, and the last one will be minus an minus 1 minus an minus 2, so on up to minus a1. Then the matrix B bar will have any elements like B1, B2, B3, so on up to Bn, any elements. And then matrix C bar will be of the form all zeros, last one, and we must get this form, which is the observable canonical form, and this is possible. With the transformation x is equal to qx bar, another transformation matrix Q. So what is Q then? Where Q is equal to W and transpose inverse, where N is the observability matrix and W is same as the earlier. W is obtained from characteristic equation of matrix A as discussed in earlier discussion, that is for transforming any form to CC form. So this we have discussed. While we transform any form to controllable canonical form, we have defined W. That W and this W is same. And then the new state model is Q inverse AQ, B bar is equal to Q inverse B, C bar is C2. And what are the steps now? The steps are similar. The first thing we have to find out the observability matrix. So I will write the steps. It makes the understanding easier. Steps. Determine observability matrix N. Second step, determine, in second step we want W. So for W, what do we want? Determine characteristic equation of matrix A. Third step, from the characteristic equation, determine matrix W. Next, determine Q is equal to W n transpose inverse. And then Q inverse is already available here because Q inverse will be W n transpose. So then determine A bar, B bar and C bar to get the state model in observable canonical form. Now similarly to the earlier, even in this case the constraint is that to transform any model to observable canonical state model, the system must be completely state observable. Otherwise what will happen? This n will become, if the m is singular, Q inverse Q is not possible because then inverse of W n transpose will not exist and hence Q will not exist. If Q does not exist, transformation is not possible. So for the transformation of any form to observable canonical form, we must have the system to be completely state observable. And from the two, what I can see that if the system given system is already in controllable canonical form, then the transformation matrix T is identity matrix. Similarly, if the given system is already in observable canonical form, the transformation matrix Q is an identity matrix. These two observations are very important while solving the problems for pole placement and state observable. So keep this in mind. I repeat, if the system given is already in controllable canonical form, then the transformation matrix T is an identity matrix. Similarly, if the given system is already in observable canonical form, then the transformation matrix Q is an identity matrix. Now let us take one numerical example and cross verify this, whether it is possible to transform or not. So I will take one example, and in this example what I will do, transform the given state model to controllable canonical and observable canonical state model. So the given state model is x dot is equal to 1 minus 1 0 1 x plus 0 1 u and y is equal to 1 0 x. So you may feel that B matrix is already in controllable canonical form, all zeros last one, but A is not in the controllable canonical form. So we must have to get the transformation. So let us start with it. Its solution. What we have? We have A is equal to 1 minus 1 0 1 and B is equal to 0 1 and C is equal to 1 0. So what I will do, transformation to controllable canonical form. First we will do that, and in that case what we will do, we will first find out, first step, the controllability matrix. So M, in this case M will be equal to B AB. So what I want now, AB. AB is equal to 1 minus 1 0 1 into 0 1, and that is equal to 0 minus 1, this is minus 1 and this will be 1. So the matrix M is equal to B is 0 1 and AB is minus 1 1. So we know that its determinant is not 0, its determinant is minus 1, and hence the system is, this matrix is non-singular, its rank is a full rank, that is 2, and system is completely state controllable, hence the transformation is possible. Next we have to find out the characteristic equation. The characteristic equation of A is determinant of Si minus A equal to S minus 1 1 0 S minus 1, that is S minus 1 square, so S square minus 2S plus 1 equal to 0, and that gives me A1 equal to minus 2, A2 equal to 1. Actually here we don't have to do anything with A2, but we need A1, and hence the matrix W for 2 by 2 system it will be A1 1 1 0, and that is equal to minus 2 1 1 0, and then I get T is equal to MW equal to M is 0 minus 1 1 1, and the matrix W is minus 2 1 1 0, and then its multiplication is 0 minus 1, this is minus 1 0 0 0, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, and this is 1, and then I have to find out T inverse. So T inverse will be what? These two are interchanged, so 1 minus 1, and sign of these two are changed, so this is 0 and this is 1 divided by its determinant, and its determinant is minus 1. Then what is T inverse? Minus 1 0 minus 1 1. So now we have got T inverse, we have got T. So now let us find out A bar. So A bar is equal to T inverse AT, and that is equal to, what is T inverse? I have minus 1 0 minus 1 1. The matrix A is 1 minus 1 0 1, and matrix T is minus 1 0 minus 1 1. So in this case we have got T inverse and T are same. This may not be always. So this is nothing but this minus 1. This will be 1, this is again minus 1, and this will be 1 plus 1 is 2, multiplied with minus 1 0 minus 1 1, and then this is equal to, this will be 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, here 0 plus 1 is 1, this is 1 minus 2, that is minus 1, and this is 0 and this is 2. So you can check it. See, here what we have, a1 is minus 2, a2 is minus 1. So this will be 0, 1, minus a2, minus a1. See, minus a2, minus 1, minus a1 is 2. So we have got a bar in the controllable canonical form. Then b bar is equal to T inverse b, and that is equal to minus 1, 0, minus 1, 1, and B matrix is 0, 1. So this is equal to 0 plus 0 is 0 and 0 plus 1 is 1. So okay, all zeros, last one. This is also in the controllable canonical form. And last one is C bar. C bar is CT. So that is equal to, C is 1, 0 and T is minus 1, 0, minus 1, 1, and it is equal to then 1, minus 1, 0. So this is matrix C. So that model is transformed into controllable canonical form. And now let us transform it to the observable canonical form. So I will do some preliminary work here, or let us do it on the new sheet. Transformation to observable canonical form. So I rewrite some matrices here. The matrix A is given as 1, minus 1, 0, 1. Then matrix B is given as 0, 1, and matrix C is given as 1, 0. So the first step is to find out the observability matrix. So observability matrix N is equal to, it is a 2 by 2 system, so C transpose, A transpose, C transpose. Now we have to find out for the A transpose, C transpose, and that is equal to 1, minus 1, 0, 1, this is A transpose, and C transpose is 1, 0, and then it is equal to 1 plus 0 is 1, minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1, so this is 1, minus 1, and then the observability matrix will be equal to, N is equal to 1, 0, 1, minus 1. And matrix W already we have. So I will write we have W is equal to, it is given as minus 2, 1, 1, 0. So what I get is Q is equal to W N transpose inverse. So this is equal to, I will have W minus 2, 1, 1, 0. N transpose will be 1, 1, 0, minus 1, and then its inverse. So that is nothing but equal to minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, and 0 plus 0 is 0. Its inverse. So its inverse is equal to, I will find it easily, these two are changed, sign of these two are changed, divided by its determinant is 1, so it will remain as it is. And now let us find out the A bar, B bar, and C bar. So A bar is equal to Q inverse AQ, and that is equal to Q inverse. What is Q inverse? Q is inverse of this, so Q inverse will be this matrix. So it is minus 1, minus 1, 1, 0. It is Q inverse. Then A is 1, minus 1, 0, 1. And the matrix Q is 0, 1, minus 1, minus 1. And now find out this. Minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1. This multiplied with 0, 1, minus 1, minus 1, and that is equal to minus 1, 0 plus 0 is 0, then this will be minus 1, then this will be 1, and this will be 1 plus 1, 2. So you can see 0, 1, minus A2, minus A1. This is in the observable canonical form. Then what is B bar? B bar is Q inverse B, and that is equal to Q inverse is minus 1, minus 1, 1, 0 into B is 0, 1. So it is equal to 0, minus 1. This is minus 1. 0 plus 0 is 0. And C bar is equal to CQ, that is 1, 0 into matrix Q is 0, 1, minus 1, minus 1, and that is equal to 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1. So all zeros last one. And you can see the model which we have obtained for the controllable canonical form is having A as transpose of this, B as transpose of this, C as transpose of this. So they are the dual system. I am refreshing the concepts. But this is the observable canonical form, what we have obtained. And the same can be extended to any order of the system, third order, fourth order, and so on, up to nth order. And these two forms, also these two transformation matrices, are very important in the design of state observer and state regulator through pole placement, which we will see in the next few classes. So it's enough for now. Let us meet in the next class to design the state regulator via pole placement. Thank you.